Well, the time has come to get the old dragline out of the woods there. So it's getting into wet season here. That gets really, really wet down there, and I'm afraid if I don't get it out while it's still somewhat dry, I'm gonna have a dragline stuck down here all winter long. And I do want to try to work on that pond some with the excavator, so I'm going to try to get that started. It's been about 2 months since I have used the dragline. I think the battery's probably dead, but I got the jump box. A little bit left of the field to finish bush hogging. I'm going to get all this planted for my permanent pasture. I do have the cows over here trying to eat everything down. I'm not exactly sure where the cows are right now, probably back there in the back somewhere. But I'm gonna pull the drag line out, probably park it right here, and I don't have time today, but I think I want to try out the clamshell there and see how that works. I think everything is there for it to work. I just need to figure out how to rig it up. So that may make for another fun-filled video one day. Well, I see the cows are up here and they shouldn't have been up here. They must have went under my fence. Oh well, I got plenty of grass to eat all around this farm. This jump box does not get any lighter. All right, well, I'm going to, it's wet. We got about 1.5 inches of rain yesterday. I'm going to try to get this thing started and out of here. That ought to be fun. It's been here a little while. I got grass growing on my dragline. Got a little dirt in here, evidently. Let me weed my dragline here real quick. A little cool this morning. I don't think I have to worry about any wasps. All right, let me get this hooked up and see how well this thing's going to start up. What I'd like to do is come in here with the track loader and get that mud pushed back and work on taking some of these trees down with the excavator. And I like to get maybe this half of the pond dam cleared this winter, because you know, eventually want to completely redo this pond, but getting into wet season and that's mud. So yeah, but that's not good topsoil. Everybody's like, oh, that's good topsoil out of the pond. That's clay. That's non-growing stuff right there. Like non-growing stuff. I got some lightning bolts hooked to it. Let's see what's gonna happen. I should probably check the oil in this thing, if I can get into it. There we go. Security. Security. Dipstick. It's way in here. Be right back. All right, we got oil. Let's see what happens. I don't have any starting fluid, so. Does it actually have preheat? I doubt it works, but we'll give it a second. Oh yeah, we're draglining. We're smoking. We'll let it warm up. Sounds like it really needs a fuel filter. It does not like to turn. So I gotta back out of here. It won't turn going forwards. And my boom's all in the way. So I'm gonna try to back it out of here and let the boom down when I go through the woods. Slow but steady. The swing lock does not work. I think somebody had previously broke it and it is finally finished off, but it will not keep the house locked in place. So every time I get on a little bit of a slope, you can see that it just keeps trying to swing towards the wood. So that's a little aggravating. I'm getting it though, slow but steady. Well, it's out here on high and dry ground now. I think it's just aggravating. It's a pain when it only steers in one direction and weak. It's tired, it's old. It does move, but it doesn't move well. I guess if you were 64 years old and was ran hard, it'd be like that. But it did clear up. Sounds better now. Like I said, I probably hadn't started singing in 2 months. But got it out of the woods. I was sitting there looking at everything. I think I got everything I need to make the clamshell work. So I guess that'll be the next project. Rig the clamshell up on it and try it out. See how I can do running that. Never used one, and I don't think any of the other people have put a clamshell on theirs. So got to be the first for something. Oh yeah. Dragline gets a new battery. Newer battery. Maybe it'll be enough juice to get it to start without the jump box. That one you get about 10 or 12 spins and she's dead. All right, let me take those off and swap batteries. 12 of 20, 7 of 21. Maybe it's got a few more lightning bolts in it. Let's see. We're gonna give her some starting fluid though. See how well this here works. About somewhere in there. Let's see if we got enough juice. Oh, it smells very potent in here now. Let's see. Let's see. More starting fluid. Let me just take the top off the breather so I can douse it in there. Take two. let it run for a little bit and give it a good charge. No, I can't do this one-handed. Hold on. I got it. We just needed a little more spray. It's fine. Oh yeah. We're drag lining. Back to the drag line. Well, you were here for its glory day of being put together.
We did. Put it together in the afternoon.
So what are we going to do now?
Now we're going to take it all apart.
No, we're not taking it all apart. So I want to be the first one to put the clamshell on. Everybody else has drag lines, but I don't think nobody else has put the clamshell or even have a clamshell. So this machine came fully dressed with a drag bucket and a clamshell. And I have dug around in all the tool bins and found all the parts we need to hook up the clamshell that's sitting way over there. So pretty much all we got to do is take that pin out, drop this cable down, get a little, you know, release all the tension on everything. And all we have to do is we put this in here, so we just have to knock that wedge out of the drag and then take this cable and run it all the way up top and put it over the second pulley down to the clamshell. And luckily that's the drum that has more cable on it than the hoist, so we should be good. Yeah, we got to pull it out of the fair lead and then run it. We'll have to figure that out, but I got to boom down to achieve all that. But we're going to start with taking some pressures off and getting these cables loose to put the bucket on. Clam on. Clam bucket. Clamshell. Clam bucket. That's the drag bucket. All the terms. We got to get them right.
You okay?
I'm all right.
If it starts.
Oh, we will now have a new battery in it.
To be sure.
But the good thing is I don't have to fire it up because gravity will take care of what we need to do. Air conditioner is on.
Yeah, oh yeah.
All right. Well, that worked the other day. Look at all that slack now.
As it free spools out.
As it free spools out.
It's still spinning.
It's fine. It'll stop eventually. Kyle, just hold that.
It'll be all right.
I'm gonna get some electrical tape and take the seat up.
That's probably smart too. So Chris has really invested a ton of money into his
new seat cover.
Brand new drag line with this brand new seat cover.
So the painter's tape is not holding anymore, that somebody probably put on 35 years ago. So we're gonna do some good old electrical tape here to keep our backrest on. That way we can operate in the most comfort as possible, because when you're drag lining, you know,
it's all about
comfort matters.
Designed for the operator.
Operator comfort. All right, that's probably pretty good there.
It'll last you 10 years.
Well, at least.
Because you use this thing just so much.
Daily. Daily. Good as new.
Well, let's do the hard work now.
Yep, the hard work. Good work. I wonder if we should spray. No, I think
that red gun.
No, what I'm saying is, no, I'm talking about.
Oh, this is going to, yeah.
That's like that's been drugged through the dirt or something.
To the bottom of the pump. I wonder how that happened.
I have no idea how that happened. We're going to take that all the way apart. Got a little splinter there on the end. Right. Can't be losing parts now. Put it together. Put it together. We're not gonna put it together. We're going to put it back together once we knock that out. You want to hold it with the vice grip?
Something. A little more meat on that, but we'll see.
You need to tighten it up a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's put it right here where it matters. A little more.
Those are the best tool invented, but they are finicky as everything.
You gotta hit it now. The good thing is it's moving. Your foot's about to get in the way though. Yeah, hold on. Alright. Alright. Oh yeah. Hammer?
You do that.
Is it moving?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's out.
Look at that.
Professionals put that together.
Professionals.
Now the not
No,
fun
hold on. There she is.
All right, hook it up.
All right, now we gotta take that pin. What I gotta do is just take this pin out. Vice grips. Let me just get some pliers.
This gun would have been nice on a little road trip to get the clamshell.
Wouldn't it?
We changed that tire by hand.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what I'm talking about.
At least somebody had a brand new socket set.
Thank you, Pittsburgh.
Harbor Freight, maybe.
Oh, we can leave all this. We're just taking the pin off.
Ho ho! Good catch there. Glad you were in band
Took it in
camp.
the arm, but
Glad you didn't play sports, but we're in band camp.
I'm cat-like reflex.
We almost
Gotta be ready.
we almost need a clamshell over here now, don't we? We're gonna bring that over here with the excavator and not walk Betsy over there because that'll take about an hour. We got to get some ventilation first.
She might want to breathe a little bit.
Do what?
She might want to breathe a little bit.
Breathe. All right. 3, 2, 1. Fire in the hole.
Amazing what $200 would do.
brace, I don't want to bend the angle iron.
That's good. No more.
We're not going to run cables with the motor running, just
I think that's
safety's sake.
Safety first.
Safety's sake. You know, not safety second, but for safety's sake.
Safety sometimes.
Yep. All right, so we got to pull it out of the fair lead and then run it. Once we get down there, we'll figure out which
Pulley
three
we're going.
pulleys on the end.
Yeah.
Figure out which one. So we'll probably put it on the right.
I really don't even remember what we did.
That one's in the center because we figured. You think one needs to be on the outside and one be in the center? Or one be on the outside and one be on the other outside? Keep them spaced? I guess it really doesn't matter, does it?
I'd do outside and outside if you're going to do that. Leave this.
I think we can easily just, will that slide over? Probably not. We'll probably have to fish it. We'll figure it out. We'll probably just run it down here beside it because, you know, we don't do things right. We do things.
We get it to work and that's it.
Get it to work. That's fine. Watch it now. Expert rigging. Hold on. Might have a little twist in it.
I think that's about it, ain't it?
I think that's about it. Do I need to cut those off?
I was about to say, we might just want to cut them.
Let me cut those off. We had to do a little trimming of a burr.
Tweaking.
A little tweaking. Easy now, I gotta be able to get this in there.
Oh, you got a long ways to go.
Long ways to go.
Just grab it where it's like not 1,000 degrees.
You got gloves on.
Shoot. Thin gloves. You gonna hold it or not?
You got a child holding a bear back.
Well, come on.
Let me get the hammer. Oh, yeah, hold on.
Is that the right wedge?
Yeah. It's the one that come out of it. It's a 5/8. It's the wedge said 5/8.
You're right.
I'm right. I know. I'm normally in right. What'd you do?
We're working against each other.
Yeah, you went the wrong way.
I know. I'm very much aware.
Baby steps. Just hoo hot there one time. There you go. That's all you had to do. It'll tighten up the rest of the way as we're using it.
Cinch on the clamp. You want to put your little cheater clamp on?
Yeah. We got plenty of extra. We'll leave it a little bit.
I think you need to.
Which one's the loose tag in?
This one.
Oh, you had it crisscrossed.
Oh,
Couldn't see.
you and I aren't too far away from needing glasses, so.
I'll work on that. So.
Okay. Well, then I'm not far away from needing glasses.
What? Oh yeah, we snatched that. These smooth movements I'm about to do.
Dumped that thing in the pond one time and jerk on it.
What are you talking about? Yeah, I've never dropped anything in the pond. I don't know. What?
That works.
Yeah, it works. All right, let me get the bucket back over.
What you think?
So it appears that the main hoist cable goes right here, and then the one for the drag, I assume we're just going to hook right here. Now we got like 20 feet of slack here, so we'll have to figure that out why they got it like that, but I assume it's just going to go right here. If not, we got to re-rig the whole thing, and I just don't feel like doing that right now. So
nope.
Yeah, we'll get it lifted up and
see what you
untie that and see what we got.
Hop to it.
I'm hopping to it.
Don't look like it.
Ready?
Yeah.
That was easy.
They didn't build these things to be tough to work on.
No. They're like
You had to be tough, but
you had to be tough to work on it.
And 6'4".
And 6'4" helped. All right, let's go ahead and raise that up.
All right, so we got the lifting cable attached, and now the one for the clam, which goes to the drag cable. I don't know why they have it so long. So we're gonna go ahead and lift up on it and see what happens. And then I feel like we're gonna have to cut this a lot shorter, like in here-ish, and then loop it so I can just hook the drag cable to here to function the clam. So let me lift up on it and see what happens.
That's why it's so long. That's why it's so long.
That's why it's so long.
I didn't like that. That got fasted.
Fast, quick.
I didn't know where it was.
I'm glad we didn't go ahead and cut it.
I'm amazed it opens at a 180, but I guess
Oh yeah.
I guess that's its purpose.
Well, that would make up for all that extra slack now.
It took every inch of it.
Luckily, all our cables still appear to be on the pulleys. So all we got to do now is, I think I can just pull, hopefully.
You should just be able to winch down. It may not have the weight though.
I may pull out on it.
It's twisted up there too.
Yeah, I might have to boom down and.
Just boom down and
I'll boom down.
Can you boom down, Chris?
I'm gonna hop up there real quick and I'm gonna boom down.
All right, hurry up and boom down.
Well, Kyle, what do you think that might have been, planned that way?
It's like the design.
It's like they had it set up just right, side staple for a pin keeper. So I guess what I need to do now is let me go ahead and boom back up and let's see what
you got.
Make sure all these are still in the pulleys.
They're gonna need a shot of grease.
No.
Well, you loosened it there a second ago.
I got the dust kick out of it. All right, let's see what it.
So as most of y'all probably know, that his is built for that wheel to keep this bucket from spinning like it is, but we just have not devoted the time to do it right now. We need to cut it shorter. I think you need to cut a little shorter. Huh?
Well, that's not going to work because it's like all the way up there.
I wonder if you just took like 4 foot off of it.
Hold on.
Lay it flat at 180 and let's look. You got about 2 more foot. See, even if you stopped it there, I think you'd be fine.
Gotta take a little off.
I'd take at least 4 foot off.
Put the spinny thing on.
I just said that. I think we ought to try and put the spinny thing on.
All right, so we got way too much slack in this. I can't even shut the bucket all the way before that goes up there to the boom. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a test. We're going to undo these 3 cable clamps, pull this loop all the way down to right here. It's as slack as it gets right now, and tighten it back up, see what it looks like. And we may end up having to cut a little bit of cable off, but we figured we'd try this before we cut it, because it's hard to put it back. Good there.
It wants to do what you want to do.
It wants to dig. No parts. Parts.
Watch your face.
I'm good.
You saw those reflexes, didn't you?
Cat-like reflexes.
Or is it Volvo-like reflexes?
That might be a little much.
That's a lot.
Whose idea was this? All right,
It was mine.
get a clamp. We're going to do it this way.
Right there in a pile.
We are trained professionals in the rigging department. Let's
No,
do
you
it.
need to clamp it back here first.
Well, let's just start right here. What?
Don't you want it needs to be the tightest too.
Oh, I see what you're saying. And just leave that dangling
Yeah,
through.
man.
Yeah, man. Okay.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. See, I was just going to put it there and just have the loop bigger, but yeah.
But then you would have lost more footage.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Look,
Listen,
how do we do this? You do the thinking and I do the working.
I don't know,
back.
but you clearly don't do the video.
No, I don't.
Because, you know,
This is why I don't do YouTube.
you got your back towards the camera, like I do. Just put the clamp. I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at the situation.
I'm an You're not facing me.
Righty, no, you're going to make new threads. You're making new
We
threads.
have to make these threads.
It came off fine.
Well, yeah, of course. I was
Spin the nut around. Spin the nut around.
We should have just tightened it. Something. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Oh God, we're about to make it.
No.
What?
We're not. We're just going to make the decision. I ain't got to work something.
I think it'll go. Just give it a couple of ooga-doogas. Just a
Dang it,
Dang it,
just run it.
Just run it. Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah, all the new threads.
All of them. Maybe tighten that one a little more now. All the power. We're gonna try it with one, or
I think you check it with one.
check it with one.
Just run it up till it's taut.
taut. All right.
Tight till it's tight.
Taut. All right,
Just see.
you.
I'm gonna stand out
I'll
of the
do the
way.
operating. You do the filming.
Still ain't gonna make it. We gotta get it all the way to the bucket. enough?
So before shutting everything down, as you can see now, that cable is way up there when the bucket is closed. So it only allows you to lift it maybe 10 or 12 feet before that hits the pulleys up there. Let me open it and I'll show you that I don't know why there seems like there's so much extra slack. I'm not sure what else can be done to take up some of that slack. Let me open it up and I'll show you. So remember, that is way up there right now with the bucket closed. Let me open it and show you what it looks like open. And with the bucket open, that is all the way to right there. So we have taken probably 8 feet of slack out, because the bucket will open up farther, but it's stopping it now because that cable clamp's hitting the pulley there. But I don't know what else to do to, I mean, I guess I could take it off one of those pulleys and just have it on 2. That would shrink that up some. I don't know. Somebody that knows more about this, let me know. But it would be nice to be able to raise it up a little higher than that.